You know, it's well-known fact that me and Kyrie had beef for quite a long time. That will probably never resolve itself. I'm cool with his family and all of that stuff now. But, you know, we don't talk, and it's probably going to stay that way, probably need to stay that way. But I don't wish him harm. I don't want him not to get paid. I would never give him a long-term contract again. He cannot be trusted.
Okay, remember 6 months ago, I did a video exposing Stephen A. Smith, revealing how he was personally attacking Kyrie Irving. At that time, Stephen A. Smith was on national television lying to Jay Williams face to face, saying that he was never personal with Kyrie. And he really got like emotional about it and was like, I don't lose no sleep. How can you say I'm getting personal with a player? Do y'all remember that? Let's check it out right here. Here's a video.
Talking about Kyrie, or is this personal?
It seems personal.
I don't want it to be personal.
What seems personal? It seems personal for you.
For me with Kyrie?
Yes.
You
1,000,000%.
You of all people with all the interest you have got the nerve to sit here on national television and tell me I'm getting personal with a player? I don't lose no sleep.
I didn't say you lose sleep.
I don't lose any sleep over Kyrie Irving. I didn't say you lose sleep.
I do want to flash back into Stephen A. Smith history with Kyrie Irving, because Stephen A. Smith said it was never personal with him. I have to disagree with that. But the main thing I want to highlight is when Stephen A. Smith took Kyrie's tweets personal. This happened 9 months ago. I'll pull up the tweets right here. These are the tweets that Kyrie Irving put out. I'll be right back, and I'll have Molly Kiram read the tweets. Here's the video.
When I see my name or my brothers and sisters' names getting spun through the media, I refer to all my research about who they are. Their job is to control public perception, all while profiting off of, discussing, discrediting, and disrespecting people's lives for entertainment. He went on to say, I send shots at the puppet masters, not the puppets. All the puppets do is run around society trying to gain popularity and state opinions. What a life. My name is worth billions to these media corporations. My brothers and sisters who deal with this know exactly what I mean.
Okay, so when Kyrie Irving put out those tweets, keep in mind he didn't say Stephen A. Smith's name, but Stephen A. Smith took it upon himself to send Kyrie a 24-hour warning. Let's check out that clip right here.
There's a lot that happened this year. And, you know, especially in Brooklyn with Mr. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yeah.
That brother put out a tweet today. We ain't talking about it today because we at the NFL draft. Let me look into the audience and say this. Oh, you thought I had stuff to say before. Wait until first take tomorrow. I'ma save it. I'ma save it. I'ma marinate on what this brother had the audacity to put on social media today. I'ma let it marinate for the next 24 hours. Molly, I want to emphasize, Molly Kiram doesn't have anything to do with this. The ESPN executives don't have nothing to do with this. The producers, the great Sam Tanucci, Antoine Lewis, James Dunn, and the whole crew, they have nothing to do with this. Put that camera, don't right here. Tomorrow on First Take, I love him. This brother right here gonna put up this stuff on social media to say the stuff that he said. I'ma let it marinate for the next 24 hours. If ever the cuffs came off on First Take, it's coming off tomorrow. I can't wait.
I have another edit I want to show you guys because Stephen A. Smith had another take responding to those tweets. And this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
I would never give him a long-term contract again. He cannot be trusted. I'm going to be calm when I say this, Key. We are witnessing one of the most delusional athletes in American history. He's lost.
Do you think that Kyrie is worth all of this drama?
No, he's not. He's not worth it at all. A matter of fact, let me say this straight up and down. I think Kyrie Irving should retire. I think he should announce his retirement today.
And I left out some other things that Stephen A. Smith was doing to Kyrie Irving at the time, but I want to highlight another video I did covering how Stephen A. Smith took it upon himself to attack Kyrie Irving and call him a peon when Kyrie Irving had opted into his player option. So let's check out what Stephen A. Smith had to say when Kyrie Irving opted into his contract. Let's check it out right here. Here's a video.
Did you see it? I saw the news. I know you saw the news. Oh, Kyrie Irving, you opted in after all. Took that money, didn't you? 1 year deal, y'all. 1 year, $36.9 million. Exercises his player option. So what does that mean? To y'all, it means Kyrie's going to be a Brooklyn Net. You know what it means to me? I guess he's a peon too, huh? So you got to go to work. You got to show up to work. You actually got to go to work. You got to go up there and earn that money. You got to show up to work. Because even if you plan on leaving the Brooklyn Nets, because we all know that Kyrie doesn't plan on staying in Brooklyn for the full year. He's offended. He's appalled. He's put back by the fact that the Brooklyn Nets actually said you have to show up to earn your money. We know that offends him. We know that offends them. So you're thinking, hey, guess what? I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Philly somewhere, they willing to give me a 3-year guaranteed deal. The Clippers could get their hands on me. They want me. Maybe I could get to the Los Angeles Clippers. Who knows? Maybe somehow, some way, the Los Angeles Lakers will be able to work out a sign and trade. Guess what, Kyrie? No matter what options you may think you have down the road, it all starts with you having to show up to work first. You show up to work, then you got a future where you gonna make your money. You don't show up to work, you're stuck. Because even if somebody wants you, they're still gonna require that you show up to work, which means those long-term commitments, that guaranteed 4 years over $200 million that was waiting for you, ain't gonna work that way. According to Kyrie, anybody in that position pretty much is a peon. Funny how karma works, doesn't it? Guess he's a peon too, just like the rest of us.
After that, Kyrie Irving responded to Stephen A. Smith on Twitter, and he said, "As Stephen A. Smith, you're going to have to explain yourself to people in your generation. I am not around many 50-plus-year-olds that speak and act like you do, so this is new for me. But I am sure my father and my uncles can meet you on your level better than I can. We know you, Stephen." So that's Kyrie Irving, man. That's what he said on Twitter. Stephen A. Smith responded, and he said, "Okay, you got it twisted, bro. Big time. I don't have to explain a damn thing to anyone, especially you and your father." So yeah, man, when it gets personal with these on-air personalities, it just goes to show you some of the things that they can do and get away with. Telling these players to retire, telling teams that they don't deserve a long-term contract. Remember what Kwame Brown has said on the Pivot podcast. Who wants to do business with a bust?
Why was Stephen A. going to colleges talking about NBA player, whether he was good or bad? He was at high schools, he was at colleges. What was so special about me that I needed a NBA analyst to go to high schools and colleges? And you've created a word called bust to where everything that I say now has been invalidated by this word bust. I'm a #1 draft pick. You're looking at history in a room. Stephen A. Smith, a guy who can't do what I do, came up with a word that a guy working at Walmart can use against me and think it has some power.
How much power does that word have?
It has power as far as dealerships, deals, and sponsorships. Who wants to work with a bust?
I guarantee you Stephen A. Smith wasn't slandering Kyrie as much as he was on ESPN. Some of that stuff wouldn't even been as big because they wouldn't even been covering the Kyrie Irving anti-Semitic thing as much as they was on ESPN, man. That's it for today's video, guys. I just want to come on here, expose Stephen A. Smith for some of this BS that he was doing, man, to Kyrie, because at the end of the day, it was unnecessary to slander that man like that and get personal like that, man. That stuff could have stayed behind the scenes, in my opinion, man. So yeah, man, with that being said, if you made this far in the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and we out, guys. Peace.